The colony world of Vela 9 was young, raw, and untamed. Its skies stretched in endless violet hues, and twin suns cast long wavering shadows across the alien plains. Settlers had been arriving for less than a decade, and though domed cities stood proud against the wilderness, the world still belonged more to nature than to humankind. Captain Rian Salas had lived here for 6 years with his daughter Elara, after the loss of his wife. He had come as part of the early Defense Corps, men and women tasked with safeguarding the colony from threats, both human and otherwise. Raising a child on a frontier world was not easy, but Elara was sharp, brave, and curious, her spirit brighter than the suns above. Yet there were rumors. The settlers spoke of beings who had lived here long before human feet touched Vela 9. The elders of the colony dismissed them as superstition, but Rian had seen things. Shapes moving beyond the sensor grids, echoes in the night that no wild beast could have made. One evening, as the twin suns set behind the jagged cliffs, Rian and Elara walked near the river's edge. Elara, only 10 years old, darted ahead, chasing the glow beetles that drifted lazily above the water. Rian followed at a measured pace, his plasma rifle slung across his back. The colony had insisted he carry it even on peaceful walks. That was when he heard it. Soft rustle. Presence. Elara, he called, his tone calm but firm. Stay close. But Elara didn't hear him. She was staring wide-eyed at the figure emerging from the reeds. It was a woman. At least she appeared as one. Her skin shimmered like liquid silver, reflecting the last rays of sunset. Her hair fell in flowing strands of midnight blue, catching hints of starlight, and her eyes were unlike anything Rian had ever seen, golden, deep, and almost sorrowful. Elara gasped. Rian raised his weapon instinctively, though something in him resisted the urge to fire. The alien woman lifted her hands slowly, palms open in a gesture of peace. Yet her head was bowed, her shoulders slightly hunched, as if she carried shame upon them. She looked embarrassed, fragile even, though her presence was undeniably otherworldly. "Father," Elara whispered, tugging at his sleeve. Her voice carried the raw honesty only a child could possess. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, even if she's alien." The words struck Rian harder than any weapon. For a moment his breath caught. He looked at the woman again, not as a potential threat, but as a person. Being. The alien woman spoke then, her voice soft, melodic, and trembling. "I mean no harm." Her words were accented, but clear enough in human tongue. "I should not be seen, yet here I stand." Rian lowered his weapon, though not completely. "Who are you?" Her golden eyes flickered with something between fear and hope. "My name is Serenia. My people once thrived here. When the humans came, we withdrew. To watch. Wait. But the child saw me before I could hide again." Serenia's gaze shifted to Elara, and for a moment, a faint smile touched her lips. "She has the eyes to see what others cannot." Elara beamed back, fearless. "You don't look scary. You look lonely." Rian felt a chill. His daughter had always been perceptive, but this was different. It was as if she understood something deeper, something beyond words. The middle, truths beneath twin suns. That encounter was the first of many. Despite Rian's instincts to keep distance, Serenia began appearing near the river whenever he and Elara visited. Always cautiously, always with an air of shame, as though she carried a burden invisible to them. She spoke in fragments at first. Bits of history. Hints of her people, the Valens, who had lived in harmony with the planet long before humanity claimed it. Over time she revealed more. That her people had retreated not out of weakness, but out of fear of human expansion. They had seen what settlers did to other worlds, stripping resources, reshaping ecosystems, claiming dominion. "We are not warriors," she confessed one evening as the stars glittered above. "We are keepers, guardians of life. But against the hunger of men, what could we do? So we became shadows." Rian listened, torn between his duty as a soldier and the growing realization that his people might not be the rightful stewards of this world. He had seen colonies consume planets before, leaving scars that never healed. Ilara, however, saw none of the politics. She would sit beside Cernia, asking questions with childlike wonder. "What's your favorite color? Do you have music? Can you teach me your language?" Cernia, at first embarrassed by such innocent curiosity, eventually warmed. She taught Ilara simple words in the Valen tongue, soft, lyrical syllables that carried layers of meaning. She showed her how to listen to the wind, to sense the subtle vibrations of life beneath the soil. One evening, Rian returned from a patrol to find Ilara weaving small glowing flowers into Cernia's hair. The sight stunned him. The alien woman, once ashamed and hidden, now radiant with a beauty so profound it silenced every doubt in his heart. But whispers spread in the colony. People had noticed Rian spending time away. Scouts reported strange energy readings near the river. The governor summoned him. "We've invested too much here," the governor warned. "If there are natives hiding in the wilderness, they must either integrate or be removed. We can't risk insurgency." Rian felt the weight of his duty pressing down. He knew what would happen if the colony discovered Cernia's people. Forced relocation at best, extermination at worst. That night by the river, he told Cernia everything. She listened silently, her golden eyes reflecting the starlight. "They will come for us," she said at last. "They always do." Rian's fists clenched. "Not if I can stop it." The climax. The choice between two worlds. The inevitable came sooner than he expected. A squad of colonial enforcers tracked the energy readings to the river valley. Rian was ordered to lead them to confirm what lay hidden. But when he arrived with them, Ilara was already there, standing protectively in front of Cernia. "Father, don't let them hurt her," she cried. The enforcers raised their rifles. Cernia did not move. Her head bowed again, ashamed, as if her very existence was a crime. Something inside Rian snapped. He stepped between the soldiers and the alien woman. "Lower your weapons," he ordered. The squad leader scowled. "Captain, this isn't your call. Orders are clear. Contain or eliminate the natives." Ilara's small voice cut through the tension, trembling but strong. "She's not a threat. She's kind and she's beautiful, and this planet belongs to her people. Why can't you see that?" The soldiers hesitated. Rian looked at his daughter, then at Cernia, and in that instant, his decision crystallized. He turned his rifle, not on Cernia but on his own squad. "Stand down," he growled. "If you fire on her, you'll answer to me." The squad leader cursed, but the men, loyal to their captain, faltered. No shot was fired that night. Rian knew, however, that this was only the beginning. The colony would not let the matter rest. War could come to Vela 9, not between settlers and wilderness, but between two civilizations, human and Valen.